studio dropped Jonathan Majors following guilty verdict for harassment and assault.
They didn't waste any time.
No.
They already had that planned. They sat there waiting. The phone call came in.
Yeah, I think that what the hell? God damn you, Joe.
Joe.
Just got the friggin' the Flintstone run.
Yabba dabba do.
Yabba dabba do.
And another thing for this story, Marvel reportedly intends to move forward with Avengers: The Kang Dynasty after firing Jonathan Majors. Loki creator Michael Warden was previously announced to write the film. It's not clear yet who will be recast as Kang.
As long as it's not Tyrese.
Speaking of rumors, Tyrese closed the deal to replace Jonathan Majors as Marvel villain Kang in the MCU.
Seriously?
That's got to be fake.
This is just a rumor from RPK.
I mean, you don't have to try to cast. You can cast anybody. It's Kang. You can literally cast anybody you want.
Find an unknown, some new guy who would love to be in the MCU.
Yep.
That doesn't beat women. I mean, come on.
I mean, if you had to recast any character in the MCU, it's. I mean, how many variants of Kang are there? You could literally take anybody, any actor you want.
There's probably a Richard Simmons variant.
Don
That'd be
Cheadle.
fantastic.
Oh. We already replaced Terrence Howard, so we might as well replace him.
Don't you?
But it's just so I don't know. It's just the whole thing was just weird from the beginning, from them releasing text messages to his lawyer putting out statements from the cab driver. Then the cab driver came out later and said he never gave them a statement. It just he had bad lawyers back then. Still
and
did.
bad PR.
Yeah.
People.
Yep.
They should have just kept their mouth quiet, just moved on until kept their mouth quiet until the trial was started. What do you guys think about this?
It is what it is. I mean,
we were
is what it is.
I don't.
It's not like there's a shortage of actors out there.
You know,
I don't feel like I know enough about it. So, what was the misdemeanor that he was found guilty of?
Oh, the misdemeanor is a assault in the third degree and harassment with unintentional harassment, I believe it was called. Just hitting, pushing is
Smacked up a bitch.
Hitting, pushing, whether it's intentional or not, causing injury is a third degree assault in New York.
That
in New
video
York State.
when he put her back in the cab, she cracked the head in the top of the thing.
I think that video is what they convicted him on.
yeah, I mean, unfortunately it is, but I'm more interested what Marvel does at this point than Majors, because it's done and over with. He's out, so
well, look,
no use dwelling on that.
You see, one thing about Disney, they don't want to like recast right away to have the sour taste. Look, they could have recast for Black Panther, which was a big mistake. I know they wanted to honor him, but that was a big mistake in their account of not recasting Black Panther, because it was such an important character and a moneymaker. So they lost money on that. So I could see them, trying to definitely sweep this underneath the rug and not have Kang for a minute and then bring him back later. But it'd be stupid, because all the stuff that Kang was doing now leading up to this certain point, they're just going to totally forget about it and just go right to something else. So, it's like another tough situation for Disney as the foundation keeps collapsing.
You said he was chased, PK? Sorry.
I almost don't want to bring up this example of the stuff Marvel can do, because I already feel like people think I'm being unfairly biased against this movie. But in the Marvels, they created a villain out of thin air, basically, that none of us knew anything about. So Marvel can just, yeah, maybe they just write this guy off and it's done. No more Kang, and that's the end of it, despite all the effort and energy they put into it. Yes, I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that.
You know,
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
I don't know.
I
It's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, look. We all look. We don't know what the situation really is yet. He got convicted. If whatever he did, he did. You know, you don't touch a woman. But the fact is that you have to look at the fact there's three sides to every story. Her side, his side is the truth. You don't know what else happened. And for shitty lawyers that he had, who knows? But
yeah, I think I'm curious. I'm curious about that, but not. But I think like Joe was saying, more curious about how they handle this going forward. And I think of all the things that people have speculated, people meaning people on this panel, I think Joe probably has the most likely result that they would do, which is, yeah, Kang can just be, he could make up some silly little short storyline to where Kang changes his appearance because they all know what he looks like, so they're just going to change his appearance.
They're all variants. There's all these timelines. Yeah, they can do whatever they want.
They can do whatever they want.
You know, I think that the way that they ended Loki was them setting up for just in case this scenario happened.
I'm more mad that they're not pivoting to Doom.
They should finish. They should finish their Kang story at least.
They're ramping up the
Exactly.
Fantastic Four, though.
You know, they will have to most likely either this week or next week. I have a feeling they're going to announce the cast of the Fantastic Four to get get eyes off of this story.
Get the taste out of everybody's mouth.
What if Doom is a variant of Kang?
That would work. Won't be the first time. Hey, Brogu.
well, listen, they have to worry about signing Mickey Mouse. They're about to lose Mickey Mouse, so they have to.
Where's Mickey Mouse going?
Mickey Mouse after 100 years, they.
Oh yeah.
So they might do that to try to take some things off to keep the mouse in the house.
They could always just
Kang.
hire. They could get Michael B. Jordan to. I mean, they hire him for everything. So, like, just throw him in there as Kang.
What about
it's Kang? It's a variant. They could get any man, woman, child. It doesn't matter. They could get anybody. You could have Iron Man.
Giraffe.
For God's sakes.
what
You
about
could-
Giraffe
his
could play
name, Finn? Who played Finn?
You know,
Mhm.
people. I know people may not agree with this verdict, but at the same time, we were not in the courtroom. We were not privy to all the evidence that the jury saw, and they took 3 days on a misdemeanor to get a verdict. Usually, it's within an hour in the misdemeanor cases.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's that to me is done and over with, and it's like we weren't there, we're not privy to all the facts, weren't at the trial, whatever. But it's done. What's done is done at this point. It's not going to magically be Kang tomorrow. So,
Well, look, a good thing all these movies were pushed back, if you really think about it, because if they were filming Kang Dynasty right now, they would have to stop and get another actor.
Rewrites and
Rewrites, exactly. So, in a way, there was a blessing in disguise there of the situation. You know, it's unfortunate, but look, there's a lot of good actors out there that would definitely love to be in his position right now, signing a big Disney contract. So, and like mind you, there's different Kang variants. You could put anybody in there, basically, like they said. You know, but you're right. I think there's something a major like towards the end of the week. There's gonna be a major announcement to try to get people's mind off this, and see what happens in the future. But like I said, they'll be stupid not to recast him and to use him to try to finish off the Kang story, because people invested it, and right now you don't want people backing out again, saying, you know what, I don't want to do a Disney anymore, because the story is you don't want that thrown for a loop shit.
They should get Denzel's son in there. He's awesome.
He's definitely is a candidate.
I'm thinking more Ray Fisher to play Kang.
What about Finn? What's his
They're
name?
not putting Ray Fisher back.
John Boyega.
Boyega. Yeah.
Leave Ray Fisher alone. He was.
I have no problem with Ray Fisher, but after that whole dust up, I think they're just gonna.
I don't think they're gonna.
See, Dr. Doom.
Maybe DC. Go ahead.
No, I don't think that Dr. Doom is appropriate at this time without having the
not
Fantastic
yet. I
Four.
think they're gonna have to wait for Dr. Doom, but I think it'll be stupid if they don't recast and just finish up the storyline.
And BK is right. It's the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse that goes public domain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe DC will get Majors to play Cyborg. Hire him. Like they do.
Man. Oh man.
Well, who knows? Maybe no,
James
I don't
Gunn
think so.
hire him.
I don't think DC wants the smoke from Warner Brothers wants the smoke from this this whole narrative that's going on. They got the smoke for
Ezra.
Johnny Depp, Amber Heard.
And they got the smoke
Ezra.
for James Gunn himself too.
Yeah.
And so that it's crazy. Look, this is the crazy thing. I know we're all human, and we all make mistakes and do things that happen. But you would think that you as a person that's up there in status, almost an A actor, you would have to go through that. And I know, look, and it goes to both sides, women and men. They have issues, things happen, but you would try to shy away from situations that would definitely bring like this, and the Amber Heard stuff, and all. It's crazy that we as humans get this break that people wish they could have, and they throw it away because their egos get the best of them. Like it. Look,
you got to realize, Dom, this has been going on since centuries, whether it be politicians, actors, athletes. They're so protected all the time, and they can do what they want. They feel they won't get in trouble, and they're not as cautious as you would think they would be. How many times you've seen actors get caught with drugs, or you see
all the time
athletes do stupid things,
Guns get caught
all the
with
time.
guns.
This past
in
week,
airports.
Tommy Lee's. Look what happened to Tommy Lee. Was it Tommy Lee this week?
Yeah.
He's accused of sexually assaulting a woman on a plane.
well, if he was in the back seat, he probably hit him with his unit because it's that long.
Like, bro, you're not in Motley Crue anymore.
This is why we keep
College days
Dom
are over.
backstage.
The problem I have with all of this, and not about Majors, because like I said, what's done is done. Verdict was there. He's out. Nothing changes any of that. But the problem is villains make the movies. You need a good, solid villain. And if you're making the villain basically the main character across multiple movie arcs as a major villain, and you're going to recast them, I think you need to go big. You need to go with somebody big, recognizable.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. They said Will Smith.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah,
Well, he's still working.
What, with Monsters in My Pocket?
No, he has I forgot who he's doing a movie with.
the slap too.
Slap.
But nonetheless, I think you need to go big. I mean, if you're going to recast him, there's going to be a reveal moment.
Yeah.
And I don't think you want a no-name actor or somebody that doesn't have some gravitas behind them to be in that role as a major. Like I said, if it was a TV series or something, like, who gives a shit? But I mean, this is your major villain across a multiple movie story arc. You need somebody with some stones.
Look,
I
you're
don't think
right,
I can bite my tongue any longer. And I know we don't want to set Dom off on a tirade, but what if they recast it with a female Dom? Recast Kang as
They
a
can
female.
recast it. To me, they can recast it with anybody if they really want
I'm
to.
talking to Dom.
though. You know what? Let's not be honest with you. Listen, if it's the right actress to do it, you know what? Look, at the end of the day, Kang can be anybody.
I applaud you, sir. I applaud you.
Dom is man. Dom, are you receiving therapy or something?
Therapy?
I'm proud
Not
of you.
quite yet. They canceled on me when I needed to go. So
Your anger management.
I'm waiting for
Will
a new,
Smith is a bum.
new
Get
date.
Chris Rock
Lizzo.
instead.
Lizzo for Kang.
Hello, hi everyone.
No, listen, she is the entire Kang dynasty. What are you talking about? fucker?
Oh man, that's mean.
The
Jeez.
You know, like,
the woman who plays Michonne should be.
oh yeah.
Oh, she'll be.
She's already in the
Yeah.
MCU.
She, well,
Yeah.
keep
Oh,
the guest being
yeah.
there. Well, look,
Is
No,
that
they need to
Wakanda
cast
series still going
Why is
forward?
this lady's name coming
Michael
up?
Burnham from Star Trek Discovery. She used to be in the MCU.
you see
Wait,
what-
what character did she play?
So she could cry in every movie?
listen, what
Hey,
Hey
she was
man,
all
they can
alone.
talk about feelings. Don't forget about
Great.
that.
they can
They have
wrap
feelings
up,
in space, damn it.
have King like in the first part of the movie,
Talk
and then
about
you
our
can wrap the
feels.
first part of the movie. In the second part, you can start to develop something else. If you want to go that route and just try to end it with the next movie.
So
Or have
I-
Deadpool kill Kang. Because Deadpool is going to be going to the multiverse too.
so I'm reading some stuff online, and some people think that the actress that plays the other antagonist on the Loki show, the lady,
Oh, friggin'
Sophia.
What's her
it's
name?
Mabatha Raw is I think her name. Mabatha, am I saying that right?
Probably not.
probably not. That's all good.
Mabatha is how it's spelled, but
Oh,
Oh,
she was in
that's
the
her last
name.
Superman.
Diva Lamb Pop
Goo-
is the High
Goo-
Republic of Bellingham.
Thank you,
She
AOA,
was-
for qualifying Witch Ant Viv, by the way.
Was it she's the head of the TVA?
yeah,
You're talking about?
yeah, the one that was kind of became the
Renslayer or the
No.
Yeah, Renslayer.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, we'll see what happens because this is the stuff that Disney fails to do is have a contingency plan to a point where like they knew that all the actors were getting old and they had to start replacing them. They never had.
No, it's not Disney's fault. It's Kevin Feige's fault for not.
Okay, but Feige
having
works for
continuity.
Disney, so Disney they have to sit down.
He's in charge.
He's in charge, but isn't Bob Iger in charge too of the situation? That he has to sit
Chapek
down?
was there for most of that.
Yeah.
Iger was gone.
Yeah, true, but they still have to have a plan where they sit back and have an A, B, and C and D type of plan. If A doesn't work out, you have the B.
That's why these stupid universes are stupid. Long-running properties. You really want to have a property with the same actors running 40
some of
years?
Hey man,
I-
the
I-
Star Trek movies 20 years after the fact. Think about it.
Excuse
I
me.
found a website that's just throwing out random names: Denzel Washington, Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith is
I
on
can't even say this
Instagram.
guy's
Popular.
name. John David Washington,
John David
John
Washington, I
Boyega.
think it would be great.
Trevante Rose.
Just put Ryan Reynolds in the
He looks
part.
familiar, though.
Yeah. Tyler Perry, baby. Tyler Perry.
There we go.
That's Medea.